My Hero Academia just showcased All Might vs All for One, and honestly, I'm speechless. This episode was executed so well and was so full of emotion, involving literally the whole planet witnessing what we just watched at the same time. I just don't know what to say. That was one of the best pieces of shonen anime I have ever seen and exists right now. It gave me the same feelings of when I watched Avatar The Last Airbender and they revealed the first ever Avatar. The same impact of Avengers Infinity War and what Thanos accomplishes. The same gratification in the fighting that I got from Ultra Instinct Goku vs Jiren. This episode of My Hero Academia was perfection, a literal perfect 10, and is in the realm of Lion King for me. What it represented, the backstory and the implication of what a hero means to each and everybody in the world, and how it reflects back to us the viewers watching the anime for enjoyment. Just wow, the message is brilliant. Cue the intro. Okay, I'm going to talk about a few subjects that caught my eye this week, and I'll try to be concise as possible. You guys can let me know your opinions in the comment section below as always, and I'll read them and respond to you. Firstly, the backstory Horikoshi has given to All Might is brilliant. It's cliche, we have seen this story being told before in other media, obviously. I mean, we all know the saying, right? The same 4 stories get retold each time but differently. This one reminds me of something like Star Wars, and I'm not insinuating this in a negative thing or in a negative manner. I'm just saying it's a way of writing that adds depth to the character that All Might is and he would need. Like, think about it, no one is perfect, no human being is, and a character has to be flawed within a story, so viewers like us can relate to them, right? All Might being quirkless like Deku that eventually becomes the symbol of hope, however he made a few mistakes along the way, only makes his story even more believable. All Might is an idealistic person that wants to always do good, just like Naruto for example, but Horikoshi has written All for One to be an antithesis and take away that very idea from him. Writing a story where your master's grandson is the one you're trying to defeat and put in prison only insinuates the idea that All Might cannot save everyone. The world isn't euphoric and peaceful, bad things happen. It also makes All for One seem more terrifying and straight up evil, the epitome of what's wrong with the world. All Might sacrificing his one for all embers to overcome this hurdle is a great sacrifice and means so much. Its impact only becomes world spread due to the concept of how the universe of My Hero Academia has been built. It also makes the hero lose something in return to gain something and be the symbol of hope he wants to be. This results in making us the viewers be even more invested into this show, just witnessing it and pulling our heartstrings, breaking our hearts at the same time and making everything more emotional. It's like watching Superman die and putting it into the perspective of an anime. As I'm talking about this and, you know, doing a review and reflecting on my feelings, I don't even know what I'm saying right now. It's just oozing out of me. I mean, I guess that's just how One for All vs All for One was done so well. It's come to the point where manga readers are admitting the anime is portraying the story better than the manga. The way Bones are animating the scenes to perfection, the voice actors doing an amazing job portraying each and every emotion for each character, as well as the music elevating the scenes for further impact. It gives the story an extra thick layer of reasons why this anime is being praised for being a great shonen. So as I've mentioned, we find out that All Might is quirkless too, and he sacrificed everything and doesn't have one for all anymore, but at the same time he's passed it on to Deku, who also is someone that is quirkless. This basically sets up the plot for Deku's journey to becoming the new #1 hero, because All Might has been through the same experience he has. He's literally the perfect mentor and master Deku can get, because he eventually mastered One for All and will pass on that training and lessons to him. They will have a great relationship that will create development for both characters within the story and put All Might in his master's shoes that taught him, making him into a sensei with wisdom, whilst Deku being the flower waiting to blossom into success. This kind of reminds me of Naruto, where Jiraiya was the old man that passed on his skills to Naruto, the child of prophecy, where we knew Naruto would be the one that would save the world one day. And My Hero Academia kind of plays homage to this idea too, as All Might says to Deku at the end, "Next, it's your turn." That sentence alone being ambiguous and a double entendre was brilliant. The choice of words that means everything to the world, that the symbol of peace lives on, but something else to Deku, the protagonist of the anime. He has to step up to the plate now and be that boy we want. We also find out that All For One knows Deku is the new user for the One For All, and he pretty much announces it. Now, I don't know if everyone else heard due to the camera, but I'm pretty sure Bakugo, Todoroki and others would figure this out by now, because it revealed a lot of information to UA students that were in the know of a few things and a few hints. All the secrets are out, which would lead to new conflicts for Deku and develop the story. I feel like Deku handles responsibility and pressure really well on the other hand. I mean, he is a fast thinker and found out to save Bakugo whilst others were scared. So everyone knowing who he is would only make him more determined to become stronger and the hero he needs to be in the future. And All Might being the one that sacrificed everything for him, it just makes it even more impactful and more reason for him to become great. Deku is idealistic just like All Might is. They share a common personality trait, so everyone finding out wouldn't really make a difference, to be honest, and that's just my opinion. Bakugo's reaction to All Might is also going to be very interesting. Now, I don't want to spoil anything, but his reaction is coincided with Deku in the anime and manga, which only reveals he feels the same way about him, and he blames himself. He says he didn't want to hold him back and he was only in the way, which tells us that Bakugo will eventually self-reflect of what happened, either negatively or positively. It's going to be a cornerstone for his character and shape him into the hero he will be. I guess overall that's my thoughts for this week on My Hero Academia, and I hope you understood and I wasn't too muddled. I did want to mention a few things like Endeavor and the symbol of what All Might is, but I don't want this video to be too long and bore you. I hope to see you next week. As always, remember to hit the like button and let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I'll see you next time.